everyone, I am Jayashri. Today I am going to teach you a subject on the cryptography and system security. So on the subject cryptography and system security, I am going to teach you the first topic, that is security goals. So let's start with the security goals. Security goals, okay. Now, what are the security goals? Why are they so important? What are the purposes? What are they used for? Okay. So, to learn the security goals, first of all, I will teach you what are cyberspace, what are cyber security. Then you will automatically understand what are security goals. Okay. Because cyberspace and cyber security is related to this topic. Okay. So, let's start with it. Cyberspace means what? Cyberspace, it is refers to the virtual computer world, and it is an electronic media, so that it is used to form a global computer network to facilitate online communication. That is what the cyberspace is. Now, cyberspace is discovered by the William Gibson in 1954. Okay. And cyberspace means what? Actually, it is the internet or data, that internet or data are present in the cyberspace. Means it is also called as a computer IT network. Okay, it's also given another name such as computer IT network. Okay, so cyberspace, I hope you must have understood what a cyberspace is. Now, what are cyber security? Cyber security or the information security is to protect the data or a program or a network or a system from the unauthorized access, from the hackers. So that is what the cyber security is. Okay, cyberspace, cyber security. Okay. So in cyber security cyber security, if it doesn't protect, then hackers can attack in your systems through viruses or through from weak software. It can also attack into system. Okay, so such as the common attacks hackers can do, like a password attack. You may be noticed that in today's, whenever you want to enter in that page, in any other page, if you want to enter, first of all you have to do login, sign in. Okay, for signing or a sign up, you have to do, for sign up they ask you email ID, password, but whenever you put in a password, they tell you to put in a strong password of 8 character, maximum 8 character, minimum 6 character, it depends. Okay, it's how they giving for you. But you can see they give any password of this special format, means it doesn't give only the alphabet, it doesn't give only numericals, it give you the mix up, so that what the hackers can't attack into your system, can't attack in their site, and also can't take their, also can't fetch your private information, your personal information. Okay, so that's why the password is mandatory, and password you have to remember, and you have to put in in the special way, so that hackers can't attack it. Okay, there are some format the hackers can't easily attack, but then also they can attack in their own way. Okay, so that's why the password, you can see everyone asks in a strong character. Okay, there is strong password is mentioned. If there is weak password, the hackers can easily attack to a system or attack into your personal information and can fetch it, so it will be a problem for us. So that's why the hacker, you must have to be alert from that. And hackers can also go through the phishing attacks. Phishing attack means what? Phishing attack means what? That the hackers can go through that URL, means actually means what? They show on a site of which, if you want to go in any bank site, such as it show in a bank site, it looks like a real, but it's not actually real. It sometimes it is a hackers, they put like a real, show like a real one. So it is not actually real one, the real site. It sometimes it's a hackers, it put on a hackers fakes real one, so that they can understand which ID, which username, which pin number you're putting. So you must have to be alert from that. So that's all you must have to learn. What are the phishing attack? The third is the endpoint security. Endpoint security means the personal computer use, that's user and users who use that computer, then that hackers can also attack. So that's why whenever you log in into the, whenever you open the computer, they ask you to sign in. So that is important for you. Then the hackers can't attack onto your system. Password is mandatory. Okay. So that is what all the cyber security. Now cyberspace, you must have understood, cyber security understood. Now how the security, what are the goals of that security, that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, so there are 3 goals. The 3 goals for, okay, so first one is the CIA threat. That are the 3 goals. First one is the confidentiality. Confidentiality. Okay. Second is the integrity. And third is the availability. These are the three goals. Okay. So, CIA triad, in the first one, I am going to teach you what is the confidentiality. So, let's read what is written in the whiteboard. Confidentiality is most common aspects of information security. Now, you can see confidentiality is the most common. It is most commonly so that it can protect the information or data which from the hackers or from the unauthorized access. So, that's why it's a confidentiality is most common. Okay, in the information security or the cyber security. And confidentiality is defined as the content of messages are accessed only by the intent person. Now what is written is a main second line is the main. Okay, confidentiality is defined as the content of message, the messages. Okay, now the both of them are communication, sender and the receiver. A and B are communication with one another. Now see, A is giving a message to the B, but A is only want to send a message to the B, none of another. So A want to send a message to B. That is what the confidentiality. Confidentiality means that A is the sender who want to send the message to the receiver, that is the B. Okay, that is what the confidentiality. So confidentiality is defined as the content of messages are accessed only by the intent person. Aim of the confidentiality is that only sender and his intent receiver should be able to access the content of message. So it is mandatory, is written that content of message means messages that they are sharing between them, communicating between them, must be only read and accessed by these two person only, A and B, and third party cannot be accessed or can modify it. So that is what the confidentiality. Confidentiality means that they have to see whether these two person are communicating each other in a private way or not, whether the hackers is not attacking in the middle of them, where third party is not attacking in them. That is what the confidentiality is. Okay, so confidentiality aim is that only sender and receiver should be able to access that content of messages. Okay, and in confidential, the attack that is treating, that is the traffic analysis. Okay, traffic analysis. Sometimes you can see the hackers attack, then sometimes you can see the messages are coming late. Why? Because of traffic analysis. Because of that the hackers sometimes are going want to read what the messages are what the message is A is sent to the B. So that is what the attack sometimes it treated, and the confidentiality is that is a traffic analysis. Okay, so I hope you must have understood what is confidentiality. Now go to second point, that is the integrity. One is the integrity, that's CI triad. In the second one I'm going to teach you that is integrity. On integrity, let's read what is that. Principle of integrity states that content of message should not be modified until it reaches to authorized person. Now what this point is mean? Principle of integrity. Now integrity states that the content of messages, now the message what are sharing between the two person, that should not be modified. Modify means such like insertion, deletion, or something like that. Okay, updating. So that like that way means in this form the content of message should not be modified between them. Okay, so that is what that precaution must be taken. So integrity, what that say, the content of messages between the two person who communicating between them should not be modified. Okay, so that is what that. So integrity is telling that content of messages should not be modified between them. Okay, in this case, changes in data need to be done only by authorized person through authorized mechanism only. Okay, now A has sent the messages, but A don't want to send. After he send, within a seconds he remember, I don't want to send that message to the person who want to send that person. Then he deleted. But okay, because the A who sent that message, it is an authorized person. It is sent to the authorized mechanism only. So that is what that is. Integrity tells that only authorized person, authorized mechanism can only send with the messages between them. Okay, that is what the integrity is. Okay. So integrity means what? Integrity in this case, changes in the data need to be done only by authorized person and to authorized mechanism only. Now integrity, that is the attack that is treating. Attack is that so mostly the attacks comes as a modification. Hackers sometimes attacks, sometimes okay, it attacks through a modification. Integrity, what they check, the modification must not be done. So on the third point, it shows an availability. So availability means what and what are they showing? And let's read what's written in it. So principle of availability states that resources must be available to authorized users at all the time as on when required. It assures the systems work correctly and services is available to the authorized user. Now authorized user. In this point they mean that availability, by reading this point word availability, you will understand everything, what is definition, what are the mean first. So availability is that the user, the authorized user who send the messages, who send the mail to any person, to any intended person whom he has sent, after some months or after some any time he want to see that mail again, he want to see that message again, then he can access at any time. So that security must be there. So availability tell that that authorized user can access the content of messages or emails at any time as whenever he requires, he or she requires. Okay, so it assures that systems work correctly and services is available to the authorized user. So it also gives assurance that systems work correctly and services is given perfectly to the authorized user. He can access at any time as whenever he required. Okay, there is no modification, no alteration, no deletion. Okay, so that is what the availability is. Now you can see the availability is the attack treating on the availability is called denial of service attack. Okay, now learning by these three triads, that is CIA triads, that is the confidentiality, integrity, availability. Now I have told you this is important point. As you can see, I have explained you what are they and what are the purposes, why are they used for us. So you can see CIA triads is, you can see by learning this you can understand that they three are dependent on each other. If one of them get weak, then everything can be weak. Okay, so that is what the CIA triads a security goal. This main goal is what is the main goal of this? Main goal of this three goal is to protect the information or data from the unauthorized users. Okay, so that is what the CIA triad. I hope you must have understood what is the security goals. Thank you very much.